Hey guys, hello again. Here's for another review, and this week I have an item that, again, I have here the famous Fun Factory ad that I keep showing you guys. The reason I'm showing this is because this is my company. It's the Fun House. House of the Unusual, but I'm showing you the ad that I had run back in '93. Now, what I'm going to review now, this is a catalog I reviewed, but I want to show you guys an item that it was called the Mystery Mouse. You see it right here? Right here, Life Mystery Mouse. Now, this mouse promised to, you said, have fun, make money, runs, climbs, crawls. If you guys remember from the 70s, the Squirmle, the little worm that would go through your fingers and all that, in a sense, this mouse was the same thing. And it was called the Magic Mouse. It's still even being sold today, I believe, through a lot of magic shops online and stuff. But anyway, voila, here's the mouse. Here's the mouse. This looks kind of like a remote control 7-foot monster ghost. It's a little hard mouse, and if it's called, again, the Magic Mouse. And I'm going to open it up to show you guys what it does and what it is. And most of my products have never been opened. Now, this was store stock. I sold this in my store. So let's pull out the mouse and figure this out. Take out the tape here because it's bothering me. And guys, right here is the mouse. Now the mouse, if you guys notice, some of them have the older ones. In fact, there was mechanical servants. You guys remember that vending machine? It was called mechanical servants. You would find them like in bus stops, like say interstate buses, when you would take a bus, a Greyhound or something, you went to those truck stops and you would go to the bathroom, like you put in 50 cents and pull a lever out. They look like the old cigarette machines. You would get a Magic Mouse and a lot of times. And now the Magic Mouse also, it comes in two ways. One has a little steel wheel here in the middle here, like a kind of like a bobby pin kind of thing, but there's a thing here, so when you pull it back, it had two rubber bands and it goes forward. But the Magic Mouse in this case works, the original that said lively and everything would work with an invisible control line. See? And here you have the wax, the tape, magician's wax, which you kind of stick it, and then when the mouse moves around, and here's the instructions on how to use it. It's a nice little item. It works on, of course, on the invisible control line. I haven't opened this in such a long time. I even forgot how to use it, to be honest with you. But anyway, see? Here it shows you how to perform the Magic Mouse. And you would put it through your pocket, and, so it would run through your fingers because you're pulling it. You tie the string to your belt like that, or not your belt, to a button or something, and then when you pull it, it's going to go through your fingers. But this is the famous Magic Mouse from Johnson Smith. Again, there's different versions of this. Some are a little longer, plastic, the ones like the mechanical servants you would get. And in the center, it had like, again, I wish I could show here or explain what it was, but it was kind of like a bobby pin from the old-fashioned bobby pin, but small. And it would have a rubber band that would go, and then when you wound it like that, it would make it go forward, And that was also called the Magic Mouse. So having said that, guys, I have another surprise this week for you. And what I'm going to review really quick this week, let me put the Magic Mouse here to the side one last time. The Magic Mouse. Here's the Magic Mouse. Okay. I'm going to review a new Johnson Smith catalog. Here you go. Let me go into a little bit now. Now, this is a 1995 catalog. 94. February of 1984. 94, see? You tell the first two of the year, and that's the month. That's what Craig told me. So as you guys can see, over here, you got the exploding golf ball, which I'm going to review in the next episode. You have a lot of, the snake, and now this is a potato, but notice how the catalog has become colorful. See, you have the joy buzzer, but little by little, you're going to start seeing things in color, and things are going to be changing. A lot of the products that were famous and they were staple of the 1970s have now disappeared. I don't know if they have the x-ray glasses here, but I'm going to go through it so you could see all the new products. And of course, since the pages are glossy and I have, lights here, it might be a little hard to see, but I'm going to do my best for you guys. It's the only way I can have. See, here you got Cheryl Tiggs. No, that's not Cheryl Tiggs. I thought it was Cheryl Tiggs. See? See the different color from the products, how they've changed. Now it's kind of like, I guess, Ingenuities. There was a store called Ingenuities in the mall. And you also had, I can't remember the name of the other one right now, but Channel 13 had one, and it sold all this. There was also called the History Store. So you tended to have items like this. And I used to always go to the mall and love that stuff, Here is sounds. This was really cool. This is a sound activated device that when a person walked into a bathroom or anywhere where it's dark, it would go like, ha ha ha, scare the heck out of them. That was pretty cool. I used that on my wife one time. Really great trick. There was, I think they also called that trick at one time, they called it the mangler. And mangler was a little device. You would put it somewhere underneath the bed or something. When they turned the lights on, it would stop. But when they turned it off, it would sound like either a cricket or something. The people go nuts trying to find it. So it's called mangler, like it would mess up your mind. Great item. Here's the rubber chicken, a couple of the novelties, because Johnson Smith always had novelties in their catalog, but as they progressed, they became more like there's this store in the mall that at one time back in the day, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name right now. I have a mental block with that store, but they still have them in all the stores. It's more like, I don't know. They sell like smoking stuff. They smell, but the Sharper Image was the store I was thinking about before, but that's not the one I'm talking about now. There's a store that sells all this stuff in the mall. At first, it used to be a mail order company, and then it went over to the mall. But here, the X-ray glasses, whatever. It's not important. It's just that there is a store. When you go into the malls today, they still have them, and they sell all this weird. But at one time, they were a mail order company, and were not located in stores. And then, of course, it went over to the mall, and their catalog stopped. I have some of their earlier catalogs. Here's the Joy Buzzer, Snake Eggs. But notice he says 99 cents, anything on this page. Phony parking tickets, imitation vomit, black soap over here, which is really cool. Surprise package was always the way companies would sell the stuff they probably couldn't sell in their catalogs. They send it to you in the surprise package. That's the way back then. Here again, this is an old novelty. Here's the Squirmle. Remember I mentioned the Squirmle with the magic mouse? The pop-up tie. This is, of course, an S.S. Adams product. It's one of the greatest S.S. Adams product they ever made. That's the Snake in a Nut Camp, the peanut brittle, the small one. See the products, see how they became more sophisticated. So let's go through it quickly here. Now, guys, I'm doing this because I know a lot of you guys enjoy. Now, I'm reviewing products each week, and if you don't want to see catalogs, then tell me. I'm actually going through them because a lot of people want to know what catalog sold, and you can get an idea here. And I'm giving you, a chance to view the catalog page by page, what products were sold back in the time. You can see here how sophisticated it got, and maybe a lot of you guys recognize a lot of these products. I'm sure you guys remember the automatic key bender, the automatic car shuffler. They sell this almost all the time. Here's a money maker. Remember the money maker I used? I reviewed a couple of weeks. The shocking lighter. The shocking lighter was a really, really good one. This device, I remember in the 70s, it was called Easy Draw. That you put something in and you trace it, and another pen, puts it in the other paper, like a blank paper. Here are the ventriloquist dummies. Hiram's, the hilarious Hiram. Hilarious Haunted Hanky. We looked at one the other day called Glorpy. Or Gorpy. I forget Glorpy. I think it's Glop. So guys, let me see what we have here. Okay, here's my wholesale price list. I told you guys I had an account with Johnson Smith. That's why I have so many catalogs of Johnson Smith, because they would send me like 4 or 5 of the latest catalogs each time. Now, see, as you guys could see there in Bradenton Beach, Florida, Alcatraz puzzle, really cool puzzle. And here is again the Chia Pets, but of course this is different. This 3D hologram, I bought this. I remember, really cool. There's actually the same company makes one that's a telescope, that when you look through the telescope in the actual paper, you could see inside the scope, and you could see the other side. Really cool. I gotta find those and show them to you guys. Here's books. Again, the Venus flytrap, a staple of all mail order companies from the 70s, and Johnson Smith kept things alive. And you guys don't realize this, but I'm the last company that's keeping all these items alive. That's why I'm hoping you guys can, help me by watching, spreading the videos, liking the channel, subscribing, because the moment I stop selling this stuff, you're never going to see it again. There's no other company out there selling the same novelties from the 70s like I am. Here's live sea monkeys. See the sea monkeys here? I got to show this ad to Todd. He might not have seen this ad. Here is the laughing guy, laughing man, electric laughing man. You pull the tie. It was fishing. This automatic animal trap, was very famous for Johnson Smith. So you got here books, 50 tricks. Here's the cannons, and the book. It's not as a big catalog as in the earlier, which I feel that the small ones have more pages. But I mean, come on, guys, this was phenomenal here. Of course, they always tended to go into the Nostradamus and all this crazy books here. Here's I have over, 40, 50 of this junk. I love slot machine banks. I think because I used to see them on comic books. And just the other day in Christmas, they were selling them, and I forgot where, for like really nice, they had them on sale for $5. I bought like 12 of them. And I don't know why I buy them. I just buy them because I'm addicted to those things, which is crazy. And Nikola Tesla. All these books I have. I have a lot of books from Nick. This book here, The Anti-Gravity, this is a really good book, actually. I read that a while back. Here's more books. Here's the famous Perfect Bodies, models from 1995. I know who that is, but it doesn't. I believe that's Charles. Well, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I thought it was, because I'm trying to see it, but I'm looking through the phone, and it doesn't let me see the page correctly. Okay. As seen on TV, amplifier. This sucker here, oh my God, I bought like 30 of those. As time went by and I didn't sell some of them, the thing just stopped working because the mirror got like dull. But they look like flying saucers. They're really good, man. The mystery top, this is really cool. I have like a couple of those too. I used to sell this stuff in my shop, so that's why I have them. When I say I have 1020s, because I had a magic shop for 3 years. So all the products that I had in my magic shop, obviously, I looked for all the stuff from the comic books, and I went to wholesalers that sold this stuff, or Johnson, and I used to buy it in quantity. That's why today I still have so much of each. Because a lot of people think, no, I'm not crazy and just buy 10, 20 of each one. It's just because I used to sell it for business. So obviously I have a lot. And, they go see, we have here, Ninja. We're getting to the end here. And as you can see, developed massive arms, amber vision glasses, as seen on TV. Scientific design proves to be harmful. Oh yeah, Ocho, these are glasses that I think, see the night vision. These are the ones they sell on TV all the time, night vision, day vision. It says to protect you from the harm of the sun rays and all that stuff. Eye massage, self-defense. But if you guys see what I'm trying to say, there's no 7-foot ghost, there's no bat. All the fun stuff at this time faded away. So you could say that this catalog is when Johnson Smith came out, not the dark ages, I would call it the fun ages, which was the 70s. By this time, mail order was getting kind of like, it was changed. it was not as popular. Kids, comic books weren't running ads anymore. Like I said, mine's in 93 was the last ad that ever ran. This is what, 94? But this time nobody was running ads, and although there was a resurgence of ads that came not in comics, like I said, mine was the last ad to run on inside a comic book. But after the 90s, when wrestling became popular, new companies like Brad's Fun Shop, ATH, like AT and H, including Johnson Smith, started running ads in different wrestling magazines. I ran an ad in a magazine called Wrestling Eye. I had a half-page ad there for the 7-foot ghost and something, and I had it on Wrestling Fury. I also ran an ad there. I need to find those magazines and show you the ads. But yeah, I did have, but I kept all my ads that I used to run, especially after I stayed with the with House of the Unusual. The ads I ran were basically mostly for books, or I would, but I used to run ads in Popular Science and Popular Mechanics and Boys Life magazine. In those three magazines is where you could find any of the ads. And of course, at that time, I used to use the name WBE. I used to, and the reason you would use that different names is because I had an advertising agency that was in-house, so I would get 10% off when I run an ad. I used to run an ad, and I used to have it for, like I said, Popular Science, Popular Mechanics, and I used to run the classifieds. So guys, if you have any old magazines, you'll find my ad in there. It's usually the one that says free flying saucer plans. I had another ad that said name your own income, profits daily, guaranteed, no selling, work from home, grow big fast, where I used to tell people that they could sell my products. So I would give them catalogs, and they would stamp their name on it, and so forth. All right, guys, having said that, thank you. Till next week. I want to thank you for taking this trip down memory lane with me today. If you are as passionate about vintage novelties and mail-order treasures as I am, please be sure to check out House of the Unusual for more unique finds. You can see more of our archives and exclusive contents at our YouTube channel, House of the Unusual. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another trip into the world of nostalgic magic. Thank you for watching.